Welcome back, everyone, to another reaction from Boyko Based Reactions. It's time for some reaction and analysis to Geoff Castellucci. The Christmas Carol of the year has dropped. This will be my first time looking at Geoff's O Come, Emmanuel, and he typically drops a Christmas song each December, and we finally got it. Last year it was the Carol of the Bells bass version. We've had Blue Christmas and God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. Of the few that I just mentioned, I expect this one. This is the first time I'll be seeing it. I think it'll be closest to the God Rest You Merry Gentlemen because they're both kind of that Christmas Carol origin. And just a couple notes for those that haven't maybe watched as much Geoff as myself or some others watching this channel. I love to watch all the Geoff solo covers because it shows a large showcase of range, because it's going to be in the first octave, it's going to be in the fourth octave, and like he gets up there with his background vocals, and he always adds in kind of a new shake up to the melody. If we look at the God Rest You Merry Gentlemen cover, he likes to put drive in his songs. He likes to get it up tempo. He likes to change it from the original. It might start out as paying homage to the original, but he's going to take it somewhere where it's never gone before, which is something that we gotta love and respect about Geoff. So without further ado, let's get into this one. Again, there will be stoppages throughout this video because this is reaction and analysis. I don't have the face to be able to just make faces at the camera and call it a day after I watch the video, so we're going to break it down a little bit as we go.
O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appear.
All right. Just the first couple of notes. Very typical start here where we've got Geoff singing in the first octave. Geoff loves to start in the low octave. Sometimes he starts in the middle, but he starts here in the low octave. I'm sure we'll have the melody being sung in a higher octave at some point, but I believe we're in C minor right now. C, E flat, G. I think that is the key that we would be starting in, at least. So if I have that right, that's C minor. So he's dipping down to the C2 frequently, and probably will have some B1s, B flat ones in that range as well as this progresses. So looking forward to see how that goes. There was a part I wanted to flag where he changes the wording of exile, or how it's sung, because the traditional carol would be that mourns in lonely exile here, but Geoff he went through exile quicker than traditional, so I just wanted to go and flag that.
That mourns in lonely exile here.
He kind of changes the syllables, so instead of exile here, he does. Oh, let's hear what he does again. I think it was exile here.
Until the Son of lonely exile here.
So yeah, originally you stay on that first syllable longer, but he's on the aisle. He's on that for the extra syllable. So just another case of Geoff likes to shift around the melody a little bit and change something that hasn't been changed before, but sounding good so far.
Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel.
just want to hear that bottom layer again because I'm trying to catch all five of these different parts here, all five of the different Geoffs. Uh, in the Way On Down cover, we get the names of the different Geoffs. So let's see what they're all up to here.
Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee. O Israel, Israel.
The way it's blended, it's hard for me to identify what that bottom note is right there. Like part of me thinks he's dipping down to a G1, but I don't know. There's just so much going on in there that's not just your typical four-part harmony. He's got five, so you've got some other tones in there that are kind of playing around with not the normal notes in C minor. So you're getting some just funky sounds in there, but it's good. So always love to see Geoff making it his own, and we'll continue on.
Come thou day spring, come and cheer our spirits by thine advent here. Disperse the gloomy clouds of night, and death's dark shadows put to flight.
Alright, I gotta stop again. I know I'm stopping a lot, but this is what I was talking about earlier. Geoff loves to put drive into these, what are typically slower, solemn Christmas carols, very sacred pieces that he likes to put some drive in there, and that's what he's doing. He's got this heavy drum that's coming in just with the pounding there. And he changes instead of just staying on that normal melody. So it feels like we're building, like we're going somewhere and taking us on the journey that is this song. So that's very typical from Geoff, and he's staying very true to what he does best.
Disperse the gloomy clouds of night.
That's he just hits those what is that, B flat 1? Yeah, I think that's B flat 1 right there that Geoff is on. So he is pounding that note just effortlessly on that, and so many bass 2s even have to strain to get to that B flat 1 in chest and actually hammer it like that, but Geoff can do that in his sleep 24/7. He's got that available to him, so that's so impressive. And contrasting that with the background vocals that we've already heard and where I'm sure it's going, man, that is range right there at its finest example. Geoff can do a little bit of it all.
And death's dark shadows put to flight.
Another thing I was flagging before this even started, Geoff loves to put some segment into these songs that is an original. Like, that's not in any other cover of this song, but Geoff is just inserting that because when you have the talent that he's got, why would you not put your extra flair into it? So he loves to transition from verse to verse with something new that you've never heard before, and that's what we just heard there.
Come thou key of David, come and open wide our heavenly home. Make safe the way that leads on high.
Another thing that we flagged in the beginning here, we're going to move the melody from the low octave to the middle octave here as the song starts to progress and he puts that drive in there. He starts to elevate the pitch by going up an octave on the melody. And some of the wordplay that he's doing here, he really emphasized the word safe. in that verse right there, make safe, and really with all of the different parts, he emphasized that note.
Make safe the way that leads on high, and close the path to misery, misery. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel, shall come to thee, O Israel, shall come to thee, O
All right. So Geoff is continuing on this riff, just transitioning between verse and chorus again. Just a completely original part to the song, which, yeah, that's his MO, that's his track record. He, in the background vocal right there, he's up to a B4. Like, that's almost tenor high C. Like, that is nuts, the type of range that he's putting on in the background right there. So we've heard a B4 and a G1 in this song. So that is range for days right there. That is insane. And we know that he can go even lower than G1 too. So that is just mind-boggling, the access that he has to so much range. But he's able to put it in one song and make it sound like nothing's out of place and that it's not that forced. So shout out to Geoff and ultra talent.
Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O
Yeah, that'll give you the chills right there, just listening to him fade out on that C2 at the end, because it's so bassy, and you've got all the bass amplified in that note right there. So, man, Geoff is amazing, and it's something that I didn't even mention that much during the song itself. He's rolling off some of these phrases with riffs down a couple of notes to what the original melody would have. He's rolling down to these riffs that are a little bit below, and it sounds really good. It gets him into the next phrase really easily. So everything just here made sense with how he operated it, and that's typical Geoff right there, that he can pull off some of the acrobatics with the song and still make it new, make it bold, make it up-tempo, completely change it from the original, but also it's not doing a disservice to the song either. So, man, that was great, and always look forward to seeing the Geoff Castellucci Carol each year, so this one did not disappoint. And let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this one, O Come, O Come, Emmanuel by Geoff Castellucci. Let me know what you want me to check out next. Any of his other Christmas carols would be good to get to, and look forward to doing more during this Christmas season. It's been a busy time, but glad I was able to get to this one, and would love to hear what you guys think down in the comments below. Thanks for joining us, and I'll see you in the next one.